Hey, all my hot rod brothers and sisters. Coaster Carl here with another diecast video. Um, I am so sorry for this late video, guys. Um, I have had such a hectic week. I am just now getting to this video, and I really do apologize. Up first, we have the 2016 Chevy Colorado Extreme. I really like this truck. And I love those headlight tempos on the front there. And then we have that Chevy logo in gold up there. So that's pretty sweet. Um, I don't really particularly care for the orange. It would have been nice and black, but you know. And then moving along to the side here, if you can see right here, this smokestack right here, I believe this has a diesel in it. A very small diesel engine, not a really big one. I wouldn't say very small, but not that big. And as you can see, it's four-door, which is pretty cool. And if you can see, we do have some taillight tempos. So we move along to the back, and bam, look at that Chevrolet right there on the pickup truck bed. That is awesome. That black on that orange, that is sweet. Um, and then if you look back here, we have our spare tire right back in there. And then it looks like we have some storage space in there as well, unless that's just part of the wheels. But now, if you can see up in here, all we have in there is your shark fin antenna for your radio. So yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Now up here in the front, if you can see, you have room for an LED light bar, so that would be a nice option. Today at Walmart, I picked up the Ocean Works 5-pack. Now I cannot read what's on the bottom of this, so if you guys could please tell me what the name of this submarine is, I would greatly appreciate that. So I know for future references. This is the Deep Diver Search and Salvation sub, and we have unit 7, and as you can see, we have our motor exhaust up here, and right here we have our periscope. Moving along to the front, we have some lights up here that are pointing down on the ocean floor so they can see what they are picking up. Here we have some claws so it can pick stuff up. Now we have bubble windows, and we do have some propellers here on the side. And then it says 217 right there, which I don't know what that means. And then we have our non-movable propeller back here. That propeller does not move. That would have been a nice touch if it moved. So, now, up next we have the Groundbreaker, which is a new casting for this year. If you can see, it says Unit 3, and we have Maintenance Crew, and it says Dune Maker, and it says Central City Beach, if you can see that. It says Central City Beach Service. Awesome treads on that. I miss the days where you used to have the working treads on the Matchbox vehicles. That was really cool. Now they do them in plastic because that cuts costs. So here we have our hydraulic units, and we have some more hydraulic units here. Now there's not much to see in the back here. I think that these might be some hydraulic pumps here, and we got a tow hitch back here. And this part here, if you can see, raises up. and it goes down. So that's pretty cool. Up next, we have a very unique casting. This is the Ford F-250 Super Duty. Now, this has a raft on it. Now, one of those motorboat rafts. Now, the cool thing about this is I'll show you here in a minute. But as you can see, it says construction crew, and it's unit, and it says number 2 back here, and then it says unit 12 up here, which is actually my apartment number, which is really neat. And then we have Central City Beach Service right here, really cool, and I love those black hazard stripes there. Now, the cool thing about this is it acts as a boat launch. So they can move it like this, and then they can kind of eject it off of there to get the boat in the water. So that's pretty cool looking. And we do got some paddles in there and some various stuff in there. So that's pretty neat looking. Up next, we got one of my favorite castings, which is the Tilton Tip. Now, this one I believe is new for this year, but it's been out for a while this year. Actually, no, it was new in 2015. This is one of my favorites because, there we go, because it actually tilts. So that's pretty cool looking. And this is unit number 8, and we got the number 17 up there. And this says Dune Transport. And we do have some headlight tempos up there. I'm sorry. We do have headlight tempos up here. And we have a turn signal tempo on both sides. So that's pretty neat. And we have our tilt bed, which is pretty neat. And it looks like there's kind of like wood grain in here, and it's in red, and it looks like we kind of have like a light bar up in here. Put that back down there. Not much else to show on the side. We have no taillight tempos on the back, but also if you notice, there is kind of a door back here. So if this was real, I wonder if that would actually be functional. So that'd be pretty neat. And last but not least, we have the FMV30 Excavator. And as you can see, it says Central Beach Service, and this is Unit 2. And it says Dune Mover. And we got a big white number 2 here in the orange and black section. So that's pretty neat. The orange and black flag section, as I would like to call it. This, I believe, does swivel. Yes, that does swivel like that. I don't want to do that all the way because I don't want to break it. And then we do have our shovel up here, which does raise up and down. The only thing is, this part, the shovel part, does not move, which is kind of a bummer. So, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I wish they would make that part work too. But, you know, I can understand that they're cutting costs. Now, on the back, there is no tail light tempos at all. And there are no tail light tempos on the front at all either. So, that's going to do it for this edition of the episode. So, I will see you guys in the next video, which I will have some Hot Wheels in the next video, and you guys are going to love those. So, this is Coaster Carl signing off, and keep it coasting. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.